I'd miss to be a ground ball? Do you want your miss to be a fly ball? We don't want your miss to be a full miss. Then we're really not on play.
Hey, that's a great that's a great point, and that's actually I like that term or collection of terms.
Yeah.
Can you explain what you mean by that?
Yeah. So, we're always going to have kind of our miss, and whenever I'm working with players, that's really the first conversation I have with them is what's your miss? What's your
Mm.
is it a pull side ground ball? Do we swing under pitches
Mm-hmm.
and miss them? Do we hit kind of lazy slicing fly balls the other way? Do we foul off good pitches? These are all kind of misses that resonate with players. Like, yeah, I miss good pitches. Like, I get a really good pitch to hit. I feel like I'm right on it, and then I foul it straight back, and it was a thigh high fastball or whatever. So what I do is I kind of figure out what their miss is, and then work backwards with video. Then I kind of isolate. Okay, well, what's the problem with the swing that might be causing that miss? Depending on how exaggerated that miss is. So, and then knowing the kind of player you have. So, if you're 220 pounds and you're a middle of the order kind of guy, I want your miss to be in the air, right? You're probably not running a 6.5 60. So, I want you, I'd rather have a fly ball that you just miss, which you see every day in the big leagues,
Mm-hmm.
rather than a ground ball that could lead to a double play. Okay, if there's a runner on first base, like we're not going to give away 2 outs when we can give away 1. Plus that 1 out, if the wind's blowing out and maybe you just barely miss it. Judge hits a lot of home runs to right center field that are only 370 something feet. That most people would hit 350 and get caught. He didn't hit it well, but it still went out of the park, and he's going to go ahead and tally that up. So. If a guy is 135 pounds and he's a sophomore in high school, that is not the miss I want. Okay, there's no reason to have a fly ball miss. That's going to be a can of corn to an outfielder every single time. So I want that miss, his miss, to be probably lower. We're going to maybe adjust his swing plane before contact or adjust his swing plane after contact to kind of find the right part of the ball for him. And then in softball, it's the same way, right? You have some power hitters, and then you have some girls that can really run. Maybe they slap sometimes, maybe they don't. But, we maximize the size of the field, right? The size of the softball field's smaller. Hard ground balls get through. They don't usually shift in softball, right? The game's super fast from 60-foot bases. So, the infield is more open than it is at a Major League Baseball diamond. So girls that can run, using the middle of the field, is a smart thing to do if they're smaller 100 pound kids or 110 pound kids. If they're big and strong, then we put them in the same category we were just talking about, where is our miss is going to be the bottom half of the ball.